Before the awards and iconic roles, Al Pacino was a broke actor taking whatever job paid the rent. Fast forward, and he's one of Hollywood's most legendary names. But the road wasn't always lined with million-dollar deals. Some films made him rich, others barely paid. He earned pennies for The Godfather, but got a fortune for flops like Bobby Deerfield. Today we're breaking down Pacino's wild financial journey, one paycheck at a time. Believe it or not, Revolution was meant to be a historical epic, yet it barely scraped back its bloated budget. And even the infamous Gigli, torn apart by critics, still padded Pacino's wallet handsomely. Before all the fame and fortune, he was just another struggling actor, taking odd jobs to get by. Today, we're breaking down Al Pacino's financial journey, film by film, tracing the modest beginnings, jaw-dropping salaries, and the roller coaster ride of a living legend's career. Pacino's first step onto the silver screen came in 1969 with Me, Natalie. His paycheck? Just $5,000. A humble start, but it was the spark that ignited a cinematic firestorm. By 1971, The Panic in Needle Park bumped his earnings up to $30,000. The film wasn't a box office giant, but it gave audiences their first real taste of Pacino's raw, electric energy, a performance that quietly signaled something big was coming. And then, in 1972, lightning struck. The Godfather hit theaters and changed the course of film history. Pacino earned just $35,000 for his role as Michael Corleone, a shockingly low number considering the film's legacy. But that paycheck didn't matter. The role launched him into stardom and gave him a seat at the Hollywood table. From there, the money started to rise. Scarecrow earned him $75,000, and later that same year, Serpico finally pushed him into six-figure territory with a $100,000 paycheck. Pacino wasn't just a breakout actor anymore, he was becoming a bankable star. Then came the game changer, The Godfather Part 2 in 1974. This time, he pulled in $500,000, solidifying his place not just in the franchise, but in the upper tier of Hollywood's elite. By 1975, he starred in Dog Day Afternoon, one of his most revered roles. The film was a critical and commercial success, and Pacino earned $200,000 for a performance still studied in acting classes today. And then came the $1 million mark. For Bobby Deerfield, Pacino was paid a staggering $1 million. But the money didn't guarantee success. The film flopped hard, proving that even Hollywood royalty isn't immune to box office failure. In 1979, And Justice for All handed Pacino another $1 million. By now, his reputation for powerhouse performances was firmly cemented. The next year, he took a risk with Cruising. Controversial, divisive, and wildly debated, but it still paid him over $1.5 million. Not bad for a film that split critics and audiences alike. Then came Author, with a $2 million paycheck. But it was Scarface in 1983 that changed everything. More than $2.5 million in earnings, and a role that would define his pop culture legacy forever. Still, not every climb is smooth. In 1985, Revolution paid him $3 million, and flopped so hard that Pacino took a break from film altogether. It was a rare misstep, but only temporary. He came roaring back in 1989 with Sea of Love, earning over $3.5 million. The film was a hit, and Pacino reminded everyone exactly why his absence had been felt. In 1990, he starred in Dick Tracy, collecting $3.5 million. That same year, he returned as Michael Corleone in The Godfather Part 3, this time with a $7 million paycheck. The film didn't live up to its predecessors, but Pacino's earning power was undeniable. The momentum continued. Frankie and Johnny in 1991 brought another $7 million. Then came Glengarry Glen Ross in 1992 with $4 million, a critical success that proved Pacino still had the fire. Later that year, Scent of a Woman changed the game, a $5 million paycheck and the long overdue Oscar, a high point both financially and artistically. In 1993, Carlito's Way paid him $8 million, and by 1995, Heat pushed him into eight-figure territory, locking in deals worth over $10 million. Pacino was officially among the highest-paid actors in the world, but not every big check guaranteed success. City Hall paid him $12 million in 1996 and barely made a dent at the box office. That same year, Looking for Richard, a personal passion project, paid just $500,000. Small money, but a film straight from the heart. Then came The Devil's Advocate in 1997, which brought him roaring back with a $15 million payout. And in 1999, The Insider and Any Given Sunday combined for another $13+ million. In 2000, he wrote, directed, and starred in Chinese Coffee, earning just $250,000. A modest sum, but another labor of love. 1 year later, Simone paid over $11 million, proving he still had studio clout. People I Know added another $5 million to the ledger, followed by The Recruit in 2003, a $15 million payday. That same year, the infamous Gigli also paid him $15 million for a brief appearance. Proof that even a disaster can be profitable for the right name. Also, in 2003, Angels in America paid him $10 million. Then, in 2004, The Merchant of Venice brought over $8 million. Yet another reminder that prestige and paycheck can go hand in hand. By 2005, Two for the Money delivered $10 million. And in 2007, 88 Minutes added another $11 million to his resume. Even his smaller appearances paid off. Ocean's 13 earned him $1 million, while Righteous Kill in 2008 handed over a staggering $12 million. In 2010, You Don't Know, Jack brought in $3.5 million. The Son of No One followed with a $2 million payout, both proof that Pacino was still a draw, even in smaller productions. Then came one of the most unexpected paydays of his career, over $20 million for Jack and Jill in 2011. Yes, the Adam Sandler comedy. Say what you will, but Pacino walked away with a check that most actors would dream of. In 2011, Wieldy Salome paid him just $500,000. But by 2013's Stand Up Guys, he was back to $3.1 million. That same year, Phil Spector earned him another $4 million. 2014's Manglehorn and The Humbling each paid $1 million. More modest, but consistent. In 2015, Danny Collins earned him over $2 million, followed by another $2 million for Misconduct in 2016 and $750,000 for Hangman in 2017. Paterno brought in $3 million. Then, in 2019, he returned as Michael Corleone for The Godfather Coda, earning $10 million for the re-edit, nearly 300 times what he made for the original film. That same year, Netflix's The Irishman paid him over $20 million, solidifying his place as one of Hollywood's most bankable veterans, even in his late 70s. By 2020, Amazon's Hunters paid him $2.5 million per role, and in 2021, American Trader, The Trial of Axis, Sally added another $1 million. And finally, in House of Gucci, Pacino walked away with $12 million, proving that even 5 decades in, the name Al Pacino still commands massive checks. Now it's your turn. What shocked you the most? Was it Pacino's tiny paycheck for The Godfather, his massive payday for the flop Gigli, or the fact that he kept showing up in smaller roles even later in his career? Drop your thoughts in the comments.